Okay, so this is my first Whole30 haul, and what we got here is enough to make three different meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it should last, the protein should last a couple days, the breakfast stuff should last like 3 or 4 days. So what we got is we got 100% grass-fed beef. Now when you get grass-fed beef, you want to make sure it says 100% grass-fed and grass-finished. Sometimes they'll say grass-fed, but if it's not 100% grass-finished, then they have been supplemented with GMO corn. So for the best quality meat, you want to do 100% grass-fed and grass-finished. Now, unfortunately, we could not find chicken thighs in organic chicken thighs, which makes me sad, but that's what they had. So we have chicken thighs. We have regular lettuce. These are going to be the buns for our burgers, because we're just going to do a lettuce wrap burger. We got baby spinach. We have broccoli. I got a bag of zucchini and 2 slicing tomatoes and some white mushrooms and asparagus. Now, I would like to get everything in organic, but sometimes you can't find everything in organic, or the price is just ridiculous. So, and we got Primal Kitchen avocado oil mayo. This stuff is really good and really clean. The ingredients are avocado oil, organic eggs, organic egg yolks, organic vinegar, sea salt, organic rosemary extract, and contains, well, of course it contains egg. So we got this for our chicken salads, but that's not going to be for this week. What we're actually going to use this week for the burgers and the chicken, let me show you. This is what we're going to use for our burgers this week, and we're also going to be brushing that on the chicken when we grill it. It's the Chipotle Lime Mayo, also by Primal Kitchen. Now, this is a little pricier. It's like, I think this one was $9 because we had to go to Sprouts for this one. But this one we got at Publix, and it was $8. But I'm sorry, I would much rather pay the price. The dog is drinking. I would much rather pay a couple extra bucks and get stuff that is made with clean and healthy ingredients. So this is our first Whole30 haul, and tomorrow we're going to start cooking. Good morning. I am still asleep. This is our first Whole30 meal. We're fixing to have breakfast. We're going to have black coffee with scrambled eggs, mushrooms, spinach. Did I get anything else to put in it? I don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay. So that's what we're going to have. So let's get cooking. So we're just going to saute some of these mushrooms in a little coconut oil for a few minutes. Okay, now that the mushrooms are sauteing nicely, we're going to go ahead and add some spinach. I like to shred it up a little bit. And we're just going to cook this just for a minute till it wilts down. Spinach wilts pretty quick. And we're just going to pour our egg in. Going to add a little fresh cracked pepper. And a little kosher salt. I need to get some Himalayan salt for finishing salt, but I don't have any right now. I forgot to add it to the list. Don't use the iodized type salt because it's really unhealthy. And here is our first Whole30 breakfast. It doesn't look like much, and the reason why is because I thought I had an entire dozen of eggs, and I only had 2. So we're eating extremely late this morning. And that's it for our first meal. Nice, simple, done in about 6 minutes. Healthy breakfast. So that's our first meal, already done, 6 minutes. I'm excited about this, guys. I'm really looking forward to doing a Whole30 journey. So today we will be cooking lunch, and so I will be back when we do that. Now, we will be eating this for breakfast until these vegetables are done, because we're going to go get some more eggs later today. But we're going to be doing this every day until I'm out of these vegetables, and then we'll switch to another breakfast. And so while I'm making the same thing, I won't be showing you the same thing every day until we switch to a new recipe, and then I'll be filming that for you. So stay tuned and see what our Whole30 journey has in store. I totally forgot to say, first thing this morning, I stepped on the scale, and I meant to record it so you could see, but I am 146.8, and technically I have hormonal weight on me, so I might even be a pound less than that, but that is what I'm going to say I'm starting at, is 146.8, which is a little over 10 stone, I think. And Whole30 is not about weight loss. It's about eliminating foods to see what works with your body and what doesn't. But weight loss can be a product of it. You're not allowed to weigh yourself except for the start and the end. So I will be posting my weight results when I finish this in 30 days. So now it's lunchtime. What we're going to do is we're going to do some grass-fed burgers. And like I said, if you want to make sure that it's 100% grass-fed and grass-finished. It's important to actually let your meat become room temperature before you cook it, because that way it'll cook more evenly. And so I'm going to go ahead and set this out. My brain is we just got through doing something, so I'm all over the place. But I'm going to set these out and let these become room temperature while Matt goes ahead and gets the charcoal chimney ready. And we only use hardwood lump chunk charcoal. Don't use this stuff with a lighter fluid in it. Lighter fluid is really bad, and I don't want the chemicals coming from that, and it really makes your food kind of taste gross anyway. But while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and prepare some zucchini to bake. So let's get started on the zucchini. Okay, so I've got my zucchini washed and ready to cut, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to cut these into sticks or if I want to cut them into medallions. Usually I'll do whatever's the least amount of work. So I'm going to cut these up, and I have got a pan lined with parchment, and then we will get ready to get these put in the oven. Whoop. I'm just going to cut these. Oh, that was uneven. I'm so bad at cutting. I'm going to actually cut this in half. I'm trying to get these even, but I'm really bad at cutting. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit. Just enough to make some... Ooh, that was a lot that came out there. Ooh, a little dangerous. And then we're going to season them with some kosher salt. A little fresh cracked pepper. A little bit of garlic powder, which I'm almost out of, and some parsley flakes. I love parsley flakes. And then once the burgers are ready to go on the grill, we're going to roast these at 350 for about 15 minutes. Okay, we have our grass-fed patties ready to go on the grill. They have been seasoned with kosher salt, cracked pepper, a little bit of onion powder, and the rest of my garlic powder. Now, normally we would do like a Worcestershire sauce and stuff, but that's got ingredients in it that we can't use, so it's just going to be dry seasoning today. I got a gorgeous little tomato here all washed up and ready to cut for our burgers. And I'm telling you, the zucchini is in the oven and they smell divine. Don't mock my knife skills. I actually like a really big thick slice. Look at that. That is a beautiful tomato. That's going to be so good. So I have some nice iceberg lettuce right here. So when the burgers come off the grill, after they rest for a minute, we're just going to put them on here and use this for our bun. This looks so good, guys. I'm so ready to eat. We're also going to be topping it with the Primal Kitchen Chipotle Lime Mayo made with avocado oil. I'm excited for this. The zucchini just came out of the oven after cooking for 16 minutes and they smell amazing. They're perfectly tender. So after we get our burgers made, we're just going to put some zucchini on the plate and that'll be our lunch. So there's our lunch. We have a grass-fed burger topped with Primal Kitchen Chipotle Lime Mayo with a fresh slice of tomato, the zucchini that I baked, and lettuce as a bun. So this is a very good looking lunch. Well, we ended up eating lunch so late, it was almost when we normally eat dinner, so we're actually not going to be cooking dinner tonight. So tomorrow morning, breakfast is going to be exactly the same. Lunch will be leftover burgers and zucchini, and then tomorrow I will show you what we're making for dinner tomorrow night, which will be our lunch the next day. Anyway, I'm trying to keep up with this. So I guess in a way it'll be kind of like intermittent fasting since we've only had 2 meals today. And if we want something to snack on later, I'm just going to have a plain cup of Earl Grey hot tea. So that's it for our first day of Whole30. So please stick with us and join us on this journey. And maybe we can all like encourage each other to do better for ourselves. I'll see you probably tomorrow. Bye.